say we do have a cross country season, I think that what's going to happen is coaches are going to be on their toes. They're going to be like on edge because they're going to be like, we don't want to screw up our team's chances, right? And I think every athlete who has a red shirt left, like can still red shirt, like they haven't used up their red shirt year, won't run the regular season. They will probably do like simulated races at home, but they will. If say you're like a top 5 guy too, you have to be like a top 5 person,
run
or like a scorer.
You should run attached.
You run unattached, right? So you make sure you're getting the season going and you're staying in race shape and all that stuff. And then you don't pull the red shirt literally until the morning of NCAAs, because you want to be able to preserve the catastrophe of a season getting canceled and not waste a season on people who can't. Like if you're a 5th year, you got to run anyway. There's no point of being cautious because you're not gonna get it back anyway. But if you're a person who's like a true junior and you could use that extra year, I think like you look at like NAU, right? Luis Grijalva hasn't redshirted yet. Nico Young obviously hasn't redshirted yet, and Drew Bosley. Those are 3 people who have redshirt left. They probably, if NAU were to do this, those 3 people, even though they're top 5 guys, they probably won't run until NCAAs. Because if the season gets canceled, then all their red shirts are stayed available, right? But if the season doesn't get canceled, they just race them when it matters most, which is the last meet anyway. They don't need to race them at Nuttycombe. That's why I think it'd
be interesting gamesmanship too, because what it would allow you to do if other teams showed their cards earlier, you'd have a better idea of what everybody else is doing in terms of red shirts as well. Yeah. And maybe you think, hey, this field is really watered down because these people aren't running. And then you get to the start line and it turns out everybody's running because everybody listened to this podcast and everyone followed Gordon's advice for the first time in history. And it's just a star-studded field on the line in Stillwater, and they're all making their season debut at the same time.
Yeah, I just think that a lot of coaches are going to be are going to basically sabotage their own regular season out of fear of eligibility getting pulled.